Hello, my name is Tanay Tiwari and welcome to Buzz This Week, a show where you get the news about this. Go! While also getting to see this.
Virat and Hardik, I know you've not challenged me, but I've taken this challenge on myself. I'll do the Hardik push-up first. Okay, now the clap. Oh. On the show this week.
The future of the IPL. Revealed the face of cricket post COVID-19. And the week of cricket and crime in Sri Lanka. आजकल सबके जहन में एक सवाल जरूर है, अरे आपने मास्क क्यों नहीं लगा रखा है? आप मास्क लगाओगे तो ये पैंडेमिक जल्दी खत्म होगा, ये पैंडेमिक जल्दी खत्म होगा तो क्रिकेट वापस आएगा. क्रिकेट प्रेमियों के मन में there's one more question. When is the IPL going to happen? Is it going to happen at all this year? And I've got news for you. An announcement around the postponement of the T20 World Cup due to happen later this year in Australia now seems imminent, which will open a window for the IPL to take place this year. But there's still major question marks. One, what happens if India's rate of growth of the pandemic doesn't slow down? Does India take it outside, maybe Sri Lanka or the UAE? And then there are question marks whether the BCCI will tinker with ICC's Future Tours program. In an exclusive chat with CricBuzz, BCCI Treasurer Arun Singh Dhumal said that they won't. And if Asia Cup and the World T20 were to go on as scheduled, the IPL won't happen this year. But now, that will change. Also, Mr. Dhumal told CricBuzz that he kind of gets perturbed every time people say that IPL is a money-making machine. He says the IPL makes money for the sport. The players benefit from it, the sport benefits from it, the nation benefits from it, from the tax returns that it gets. And I think that makes sense. Sometimes we get to such mudslinging where we say, IPL is all about money, अरे पैसा ही पैसा है IPL में. But if you look at how many people it affects in a good manner, you'll realize that IPL is indeed a good machine to have. Talking of immense returns and monetary benefits, Mr. Dhumal's boss, the current BCCI president, Mr. Sourav Ganguly, saw himself embroiled in a conflict of interest controversy last week when he posted this on Instagram. Now Dada was quick to clear it all out with a straight bat. He said that JSW Cements, in which he is in business with, does not happen to do with anything that regards to Delhi Capitals' cricket operations. And he said that is why business can go on as usual. Business as usual it was at the ICC as well, just without Shashank Manohar as its chairperson, as Mr. Manohar stepped down from that post, not seeking another term in the office, which has got a little birdie rife with some news for all of us, that Dada might be running for this post. Now, these are still rumors, but would you want Dada as the chairperson of the ICC? You can tell us using hashtag BuzzThisWeek on Twitter. Take a deep breath, rid your mind of all negativities and watch this. It is bittersweet, right? I mean, it's English summer, James Anderson's running in, he's swinging the ball like only he can and then celebrating not like he used to. Not like anyone used to. But I'm just glad that cricket is back. But watching cricket like this, it's like having pizza with a pineapple on it. Don't at me. End of debate there. Yeah, no debates there. But we're glad at least some cricket is happening as Ben Stokes' England are all in readiness to take Jason Holder's West Indies on in the first test. Starting soon, this is one of cricket's oldest rivalries. Dates back to 1928, 37 test series, 157 tests. इतने पैसे में इतना ही मिलेगा. बाकी numbers भी हैं. We've done an entire stats preview. You can find it right here. थोड़ा नीचे देखो. Left side में कहीं होगा. You'll find it. Cricket and crime have had a murky past, with the game going down that grey alley on a number of occasions in the past. But it's been quiet of late, until of course former Sri Lankan Sports Minister M. Aluthagamage alleged that the India-Sri Lanka 2011 World Cup final was fixed. Then he said he wasn't referring to his players, and then he said maybe it was not fixed. Sri Lankan cricket actually launched an investigation into the matter, and then probably took selfies with a few cricketers and found nothing. Now, I know it's not my place to say, but hey, Sri Lankan authorities, if you're really struggling to pass time, come watch a lot of stuff that we do on Crick Buzz. We've got Spicy Pitch, we've got Crick Buzz in Conversation, we've got an entire series coverage of England versus West Indies right here. We also fix stuff, but that is usually to keep the viewer satisfied. But things seem far from fixed for Sri Lankan cricket, as their batting sensation Kusal Mendis is now involved in a car accident where he allegedly ran over someone and the victim succumbed to their injuries. And while Sri Lankan cricket is struggling with issues of today, Pakistan cricket had a throwback that they would not necessarily like. Their former batting coach Grant Flower has now alleged that their current batting coach Younis Khan indeed held a knife to Grant Flower's throat when Flower gave Younis Khan some advice. PCB, of course, through sources, said that this was blown out of proportion because Younis actually held a butter knife at a breakfast table to Grant Flower. Now, two things. Remind me to never have breakfast in the same restaurant as Mr. Younis Khan. And two, I have an advice, Younis bhai, let it be. Your buzz challenge for last week was to pick a bowler who would bowl to AB de Villiers and Andre Russell when they needed just 13 runs from 1 over. And all of you turned analysts. Abhijit NS on Twitter said, I know everyone's gonna pick Jasprit Bumrah, Mitchell Stark, Rabada or Amir, but he would pick Rashid Khan. Vipul Patidar on Instagram said that he would go for the obvious choice, Jasprit Bumrah, but he said that AB de Villiers could do it without even holding a bat. And in the YouTube's comments section, Vipul Ghate said that he would choose Danny Morrison to come out from the commentary box and bowl those 6 balls. Your buzz challenge for this week is a little tricky. It depends on your observation skills of the game. You have to pick 3 gun arms in the outfield. Yes, 3 people you place on the boundary who can throw in those bullet throws. My choices? One of them has to be Ravindra Jadeja. The second is Glenn Maxwell, and the third, for that one throw that changed the fortunes of New Zealand cricket in that semi-final, Martin Guptill. What would yours be? You can tell us using hashtag Buzz This Week, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook. Khat likh do, but batao zarur. That's all that we have for you on this episode of Buzz This Week. Until next week, choose your green leafy vegetables carefully. Not everything is methi.